Talking women's soccer with the Big East champion Louisville Cardinals and head coach Ferguson-Dayes. I'm Sean Moth. Great to see you again. That's a regular season title. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves, but your quarterfinal matchup at home against Providence, a gorgeous day at Cardinal Park. Nice crowd came out, and I look at the result. It was definitely a positive. The result and the effort are always separate. So how did you feel about the process?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I think I was a little bit upset with the way we started. You can't start off sluggish at this stage of your season, and I think that was the biggest problem I had on the day. I thought we won 2-0, maybe even could have had a couple other goals. That's no disrespect to Providence. I just think our finishing wasn't good, but our effort and our energy to start the first half just wasn't where it needs to be at this stage.
And as we've talked in past shows, you've referred to your gritty leaders and you've referred to your offensive stars, and they each get you a goal in Jennifer Jones and Christine Exeter in the afternoon.
Yeah, Jones is actually. She hits a set piece, and she actually mishit a set piece. I think it was a little bit of a goalkeeping error on their part. I think the goalkeeper called it, so their front post kid ducked, and that's really how it went in. Second one was a goal kick that was mishit. Christine's able to hold it and go past two players and then score on a breakaway. But I think we had some other chances. I think Jordan Pollock played some great through balls in to Jennifer Jones. One specifically, Zakia gets herself in on a breakaway but doesn't want to hit it with her left foot, cuts it back to her right foot. So I do think we had some other clear chances rather than the mistakes that maybe their goalkeeper or Providence had made. Nevertheless, you're able to capitalize because the game is a game of mistakes.
Sure.
We made our fair share as well during the course of the game. Thankfully, they just couldn't capitalize on it. So we were sharp today at practice, which is good, and that's kind of the theme all week, is that we've got to start sharp. We've got to start hard and be able to maintain that throughout the rest of the game.
Good. Next up is the trip to Morgantown, where they're holding the Big East semifinals and final. You'll start with a banquet. I know it's kind of fun to get dressed up and get some of these individual awards, and I know that you have a team that's lined up to maybe have a couple of names called, and that's exciting.
Yeah, I think anytime your team does well, you hope that some players get some individual recognition, but at the end of the day, that's not what it's about for us. That's why this team is so good. We are selfless, so if it does mean that somebody gets it, I know that they'll be very, very happy for that person or for those people, but I'm happier that we're at the Final Four.
Sure.
We're in great company with the teams that we're with, get an opportunity to have a nice little banquet on the Thursday night, and then play some soccer on Friday.
And we're still in a position where you're at the mercy of the NCAA committee as we get beyond that, so there's still plenty to play for. It's a great place to be in the Final Four with the division championship under your belt, but you face a Notre Dame squad that I hate to even use the term underachieve as defending national champions. I guess they've had a disappointing year for what they're accustomed to. That doesn't mean they're still not a very good soccer team.
Yeah, they're, in my opinion, they're still worthy of winning a national championship this year. They always are. We have a tremendous amount of respect for them. We know that they're sharp. We know that they're good. So we'll focus and take care of what we need to take care of.
And it seems like, too, that this is the same Notre Dame team you beat. Well, it's not the same team, but it's Notre Dame that you beat at their place that kind of sparked your run. Is this giving your kids a little extra motivation, you think, this week?
Yeah, at this point of the season, I think we talk all the time with our kids that who we played during the regular season, that was the regular season Notre Dame. That was the regular season Louisville during those two games, during that game. Now we're in postseason play, so it's a different Notre Dame team that we'll see, and certainly it's a different Louisville team that they'll see. So we know we've played them, they've played us, that's behind us, but we're completely at a different stage of our season, as are they. I think they've heated up a little bit. I think they definitely are a little bit sharper than they were back in the beginning, which I knew would happen because of the quality that they have. Melissa Henderson's a special player. She's a very, very good player. We've got to keep an eye on her.
Is there any benefit for you as a coach with this team knowing that the last time you were in the Final Four in the Big East was at this same site, that you kind of know the hotel, you know the process, you know the site and that? Because it seems like a little deja vu for you and the squad.
Yeah, I think that helps, but I might be the only one that's the same from when that was happening. I don't think things like that rattle this team. I know that a lot of the teams that are in the Final Four have been to the Final Four before, but that's almost the challenge for this group. That's not anything that we fear or we don't know how to be in a Final Four situation. We don't know how to be in a game of this magnitude. We've been in pressure games. Every Big East game we play is a pressure game. So that's really the approach we're going to take with this game.
And I didn't bring it up because I know Coach won't even talk about it, but if they defeat Notre Dame, there will be a championship game to try to win that tournament title, but steadfastly focused on the Irish, and we know what the Final Four means. It's an exciting weekend for Cardinal soccer. Safe travel. Best of luck to you and the team.
Great. Thanks, Sean.
For Ferguson-Dayes, I'm Sean Moth. I can't wait to talk to you next week, see how things went in Morgantown. We'll do it here on CardsTV.